Topcon GT1200 and GT600 is built for job site mobility. The flagship GT series ultrasonic robotic total station enable accurate and productive workflow for highly demanding survey and construction application. It is precisely layout of survey more point in less time and improve quality and consistency. The use concept which easy to use digital process will repeatedly accurately result mean less rework and better quality control. GT is one professional tool that does it all for layout, survey and machine guidance. The frequency and wavelength for this Topcon Total Station GT series. The frequency is 10 Hz update rate for faster, more efficient staking. For the long-lived Bluetooth wireless technology, the frequency is 2.402 to 2.48 GHz. And the modulation that used for this long-lived Bluetooth is Gaussian Filter Frequency Shifting (GFSK). For the Wi-Fi is 2414 to 2472 MHz. The wavelength is laser plummet is 633 nanometer.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Marcita Binti Nasir and I will continue the presentation for Topcon Total Station for model 12600. For angle and distance accuracy specification. For angle measurement, the horizontal and vertical circle types is rotary epsilon encoder. It has two sides for detecting and the angle units used is degree, gon or mil and it is selectable. For angle accuracy, we can see that for different models, for the 12,000 and the 600, it has different angle accuracy. For GT 12,001, it has 1 second. For GT 1202 or 602, the angle accuracy is 2 seconds. And GT 1203 or 603, the angle accuracy is 3 seconds. For GT605, the angle accuracy is 5 seconds. The collimation composition can be on or off, it is selectable, and the measuring mode for horizontal angle can be right or left, and the vertical angle is for zenith or horizontal, it is plus minus 19 seconds. For distance measurement, the measuring method used is coaxial phase shift measuring system, and the signal source is LED laser diode 619 nanometer class 3R. And then for distance accuracy, we can see here for circular or 360 prism ATP1, for the GT 12,000 series and GT 600 series have different distance accuracy. For GT 12,000 series, for the fine it is 1 mm plus 2 parts per million, and for rapid it is 5 mm plus 2 parts per million. For GT 600 series, the fine is 2 mm plus 2 parts per million, and for rapid it is 5 mm plus 2 parts per million. For reflective sheet, the GT 12,000 and 600 series are the same as the reflectors white. So you can see it here, the distance accuracy are different. And for measurement mode, the fine measurement can be single, repeat or average. And for rapid measurement, it can be single or repeat. And the tracking is selectable.
There are 6 facilities of the Topcon Total Station. Number 1 is automated prism tracking, is hybrid positioning. Number 3 is RCFA prism established. Number 4 is ultrasonic motor. Number 5 is reference measurement. And number 6 is long-link Bluetooth communication. Now, I will explain one by one the facilities. Number 1 is static prism tracking. Cube worker with the total station lock onto the prism even in challenging environment. Number 2, hybrid positioning. Integrate GNSS technology to accurately mine even when line of sight is not possible, reducing unnecessary setup. Number 3 is RC5A Prism re-establish. A single tap is the fastest and simplest way to establish the lock onto the prism. Number 4 is ultrasonic motors. Okay. Fast and precise instrument motor for intelligent control of robotic total station movement. That is function of ultrasonic motor. Okay, next is repeaterless measurement. As you can see below, this is repeaterless measurement for the Topcon total station GT series. As for fine and rapid. And lastly is long link Bluetooth communication. It's better reliability and longer distance communication between instrument and controller.
So next, device integration. So we can add another device to be used with the total station. So first one, we can integrate FC6000 field computer. It can increase processing speed for datasets large and small with improved graphics. The long link Bluetooth provides 2 times longer range than Class 1 Bluetooth. It is long-lasting, hot swappable battery, and an internal battery for additional runtime. It is optional external keyboard and docking station for the enhanced productivity. Next, we can integrate Hyper-VR receiver. It can automatically track every satellite constellation signal now and into the future. It can withstand the harshest environments with rugged IP67 design. It is compact from factor ideal for millimeter GPS and hybrid positioning, and it can capture mid-level field measurements out of plumb by as much as 15 degrees. The next one is Magnet Software Suite. It can streamline your most used routine and ensure a fast and easy data connection from field to office. It is faster, customizable application for processing, field to finish, and 3D construction. It can integrate robotic total station and GNSS with increased speed and productivity. The graphical is intuitive software with a low learning curve, and the Microsoft Bing Maps for satellite image background can be used.
For the other specialty of Topcon Total Station GTS 1200 or 600, it is Magnet software. Magnet software improves file-based quality reporting and data handling for larger file, graphical processing, and 3D model. Magnet Field feature more visual and matte-based workflow in addition to menu-driven functionality popular with power users. The second one is Hyper Series GNSS receiver. An optional upgrade incorporating hybrid positioning technology help advanced user get instant location update via GNSS receivers so positioning data point can be captured even with the loss of line of sight from the job site obstruction. And the last one is FC6000 for computer. FC6000 bring the processing speed expected in the office directly to the project sites. The complete GT series workflow session Magnet software FC6000.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Alif Najmi bin Wan Hasbullah. I'm from Group 6, gonna present about Leica Total Station. The model is Nova TS60. The first one that we should know is specification. The operating system or field software that we use is Windows EC7 or Leica Captivate with apps. Next, the magnification or focus range of this total station is 30 times with display and keyboard of 5-inch, color, both faces with 37 keys. It can interfaces with RS-232, USB, Bluetooth, and LAN. Next, the working temperature range is from -20 to 50 degrees Celsius. It can withstand with humidity of 95% or non-condensing. It can be available from 1 2 or 8 GB of memory or data storage. Next, wavelength and frequency. This total station uses wavelength of 658 nanometer with pulse duration of 800 ps and pulse repetition frequency PRF of 100 MHz and measuring system with system analyzer basis from 100 to 150 MHz. Next is angle and distance accuracy specification. Next is distance and angular measurement. This total station uses measurement technology of system analyzer with coaxial or visible red laser with the dot size of 8 mm x 20 mm at the range of 50 m. The measurement range of this Leica total station is using prism from 1.5 to 3,500 meter, while on any surface, it can measure up to 1,000 meter. Next is precision. The distance accuracy of this Leica TS60 with prism is 0.6 mm plus 1 per part million, and it typically takes 2.4 seconds to make a reading, while on any surface, the precision is 2 mm plus 2 part per million, and it typically needs 3 seconds to make a reading. And the angular accuracy of this total station is 0.5 seconds for manual and automated target aiming. Next, robotic facilities and reflectorless. This total station have range of measurement from 1.5 meter to 1,200 meters. It depends on environmental and condition and have automatically and continuously adapt for best measurement performance to site condition such as rain, fog, dust, sun, heat shimmer, and reflection. It also can identify and ignore irrelevant target and reflection.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Fawaz Aswa bin Zakaria and I will present the device integration part for Total Station Leica Nova TS60. There are three integration available. First, CS20 Field Controller. It is a multi-purpose field controller allowing the remote control of TS60. Next is CS35 Tablet. It is a tablet allowing the remote control of TS60. And lastly is Infinity Software. It is an office software consists of a suite of standard and extended program for management data. Next is other facilities. One of them is ATR Plus. For ATR Plus, it is maximize the total station ability to remain locked on your target, ignoring other distraction in the field. Its delivery the most accurate position even in difficult dynamic application and offer the fastest relock in case of interrupt line of sight. Next is self-learning total station. It is automatically and continuously adapt for the best measurement performance to the site condition such as rain, fog, dust, sun, heat, shimmer, and reflection. It also identify and ignore irrelevant target and reflection. Next is engaging software. It's come with the revolutionary Captivate software, turning complex data into the most realistic and workable 3D model. Leica Captivate span industry and application with a little more than a simple swipe, regardless of whether you work with GNSS, total station, or both. Lastly is Pinpoint R1000 distance measurement. Single EDM for the highest accuracy and wide range at the same time. It is visible measurement beam or small spot size. And lastly, it is measurement range of any surface up to 1,000 meter. That's all from me. Thank you.
In this slide, I will explain about a product made by Sokia company called IM52. This total station is highly sought product due to economical price total station can be bought. The company Sokia is based on Japan and Japanese technology is regarded as high quality among the world. Topcon, renowned to produce great quality of surveying products, also is the parent company of Sokia. These are the specification list of IM52. The operating system used is Linux, which is shown to have high stability performance and rarely freeze. The magnification is 30 times, which is the standard for most of the total stations. IM52 have two displays, at the front and at the back, which provides flexibilities in working environment. The graphic LCD color provides simple yet clarity display. Meanwhile, the interface provided cable RS232C, wireless LAN, Bluetooth and USB 2.0. The temperature resistant range is from -20°C to 60°C, while humidity in environment can be ignored, which surpass the durability of among total stations. The data storage can support memory card up to 32 GB, which is considered to be above par for surveying data standards. These are the wavelength and frequencies emitted by IM52. The wavelength produced is about 658 nanometer, which is the frequency of light red. The pulse duration is about 800 picosecond. Along with it, the pulse repetition frequency is about 100 MHz. The basic measuring system of IM52 are in range between 100 to 150 MHz. In this slide, I will explain about distance and angular measurement. This total station IM52 use measurement technology. Inside the measurement technology, there is a called system analyzer that use coaxial visible red laser. The size of the red laser is about 8 mm times 20 mm at a range about 50 meter. Measurement range wise, with prism, it belong to about range 1.3 meter to 4,000 meter. While with reflectorless, the range total station can be used is about 0.3 meter to 500 meter.
Next is the precision for the Sokia total station IM52. For the distance accuracy, by using prism is 1.5 part per million plus 2 times part per million times distance on any surface. For the reflectorless is 2 part per million plus 2 part per million times the distance. It's only using for this formula only used for the range around 0.3 until 200 meter. Next is 5 part per million plus 10 part per million times distance. This formula is used for the range about 200 until 350 meter. Lastly is 10 part per million plus 10 part per million times the distance. The range is about 350 until 500. For the precision of angular accuracy is about 2 seconds for manual and automatic target aiming. Lastly is the device integration for the Sokia total station. Firstly, the Sokia SHC 6000 field computer. It ideal for the land surveying and mapping professional to operating GeoPro Office and GeoPro Field platform. The compact and rugged handheld device offer a crisp display even in bright sunlight condition. Next, the Sokia T18 data collector. It rugged, powerful, connected, and compact, offering high performance with an outdoor readable display. The ergonomic design is easy to hold and enable all-day use with the lithium-ion battery. The T18 handheld has cellular data capabilities for use in real-time network or sending data to the Magnet Enterprise.
For the comparison between the three devices, operating system 5 software, Cogpoint use Windows Combat 7, Leica use Windows EC7 or Leica activated with apps, and Soka use Linux. And for the magnification or focus range, Tocon use 3 time power, and Leica 30 time power, and for the socket time of range. And for the display and keyboard, color touchscreen, for the Tocon, they use color touchscreen 4.3 inch touch panel resistant sensitive analog type. And for the Leica, they use 5-inch color touch both face with 37 keys. And for the Sokia, graphic LCD with 2 color type, dual face, 28 keys with backlight. And for the interface, Topcon use RS232C, USB version, and 2. Version 2.0 Bluetooth and VLAN. And for the Leica, they use RS232 USB, Bluetooth, and VLAN. And for the Sokia, they use RS232C, USB 2.0, Bluetooth, and VLAN. And for the working temperature range, Topcon negative 20 Celsius to 50 Celsius, and for the Leica 20 Celsius to 50 Celsius, and for the Sokia negative 20 Celsius to 60 Celsius. And for the humidity, Topcon IP65 and Leica 95% non-condensing, and for the Sokia 0 to 100%, and for the data storage, after that, for the wavelength, Topcon 633 nanometer, and for the Leica 658 nanometer, and for the Sokia 635 nanometer. For the pulse duration and pulse repetition frequency, I got no information for the Topcon and Sokia. So for the Leica, pulse duration is 800 ps, and for the pulse repetition frequency, it's 100 megahertz. And for the measuring system, Topcon use Coaxial peak shift measuring system, and Leica and Sokia use the same system, which is system analyze basics with 100 megahertz to 150 megahertz. For the measuring range, Topcon has two series, which is G2, Topcon GT1 1200 series and GT 600 series. GT 1200 series is the measuring range is 1.3 meter to 5,000 meter, and GT 600 series 1.3 meter to 5,500 meter. And for the Leica with prism, it's 1.5 to 3,500 meter, and it's on any surface, it's up to 1,000 meter. And for the Sokia with prism, it's 1.3 meter to 4,000 meter, and for the reflectorless, 1.3 meter to 500 meter. And last one is precision. For the distance accuracy, Topcon, it's 1 millimeter, and with rapid it's 5 millimeter, and if for C100 series it's 2 millimeter, with rapid 5 millimeters. And the angular accuracy is depend on the model. If the GT1 2001 is the range is the accuracy is 1 second, and 1202 2 second, 1203 3 second, and 05 5 seconds. And for the Leica, distance accuracy is for the prism it's 0.6 millimeter plus 1 ppm, and for the surface it's 2 millimeter plus 2 ppm, and the angular accuracy is 0.5 seconds. And for the Sokia, the distance accuracy for prism is 1.5 ppm, and for the reflectorless 2 ppm. And it depends on the distance. After that, for the angular accuracy is 2 seconds. That's all from us.